Hello everybody and welcome back to Xtreme Racing Leagues, and today you join me once again for the Development League. Today we are racing here in France. We are just getting underway into qualifying, and as you may see, because of our unfortunate low numbers, we only have the... oh, my leaderboard has gone. We only have a short qualifying session today. It's not a full Q1, 2 and 3. So yeah, we'll just be having this one session, which is 18 minutes. I have no clue where the leaderboard has gone, but I don't think I've turned it off. Oh, that is a bit strange. And we have rain in 5 minutes just come through, so that should be interesting. That is going to switch things up. It would be nice to see who is out on what tyres, but let me see if I quickly go to here. Nope, well, wait, no, it's because I did this. There we go. There we go. Yeah, rain, yes, in apparently 5 minutes time. I'm assuming that's according to the game, so that won't be exact, but that is roughly when we can expect it. Let's go on board with Checker, and it is looking very gloomy and grey already, so definitely going to be some rain coming. It's invalidated for Checker. Same for Dino, a lot of invalidations already. Let's see, I believe Torpedo, yep, there we go, he is on a good lap. There we go, there's the spots of rain coming down. Very light, probably shouldn't affect this lap, but we have everyone out on track. Veloce and Alpha Lynx may be in a bit of trouble because they are still on their outlaps. So we will have to see how that goes for them. Everyone on their hot laps may be slightly compromised by the rain, but shouldn't be too much. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Sasha. The people who have invalidated will be pretty stuffed actually. So this could be good for someone like Torpedo here, who is lucky enough not to have invalidated. He's also going to get a bit of slipstream from Dino, or Dino. I always say Dino. I probably should start saying Dino. And here we see it is a 1:31.2. That is so far the early time set. Chubby Spark sets one. Zola as well. That's the only one set so far. It's good for Torpedo, and that very well could be pole position, because we are still, well, we've got all of these on a lap. Checker and M4A, who I actually think may be a new driver, don't recognise him, are probably not going to be setting a time this session because they've just gone into the pits. They may still set one just to get a place ahead, I suppose, but it's very rainy now, and it's probably almost time for wets. And Dino has invalidated again. He probably won't be setting a time either. Alpha and Veloce are still on a flying lap. Let's go on board here and see how this one goes. This may be a very quick ended Q1, or not Q1, qualifying session, because well, most of the guys won't want to go out again because there's no point. Yeah, look at that, very heavy lockups. That's an invalidation for Veloce. Alpha is going to be setting a clean lap. Is it going to be anything competitive? It is sort of, not too much though. It's, yeah, no, that's still 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds off the nearest driver. Beastian also set his in the wet, so good for someone like Zola and Chubby on mediums actually. I don't know if there's any rain for the race. If anyone knows, please let me know. But if there isn't any rain for the race, then it is very good for those starting on the mediums. Yeah, Lopez should be here. He He is obviously busy with something, but hopefully he will be joining us at some point. Yeah, so the race is dry, which means that the likes of Zola, Chubby Spark, Asda, and Beastian, and maybe not Dino, as he's spinning around there, will all be good for the race in terms of their strategies. I assume, I'm not too sure on the strategy here, but I believe it is probably a medium start. Oh, yeah, certainly a Spinala there. And I believe, I haven't 100% looked into it, I briefly talked with Zola, but because this is almost this is the, I believe, the penultimate race. Let me just check. Yeah, this is the penultimate race of the season. We have Brazil after this, and then that's done. And that means that I believe the championship could be decided. So for the constructors, we have Ferrari on top with 188 points, and AlphaTauri behind with 148, so that's a 40-point difference. So I reckon there's a good chance that Ferrari could take the constructors this race. Same with the drivers. We have the main man himself, Zola, on top with 126 points, and then Torpedo with 109 points behind him. And that could very well mean that Zola could win, although actually, to be fair, Torpedo going fastest so far, we'll have to see. But I believe, I'm just trying to see, I think from what I can see, Zola said he needs 9 points to take it, I think, or something about Torpedo not winning. Okay, yeah, so he needs 9 points to win the championship, and then he could very well be in a good spot. Just looking at Checker here having a brilliant time. So, if basically, I believe it depends on, if he gets no fastest lap, I believe that means he has to come 5th. I'm not great with the points, but yeah, I believe he has to come 5th then, with no fastest lap, and 6th with a fastest lap. I was talking to Lopez about this. I don't know if the points. Ooh, that's Checker gone. Ooh, brilliant drift. Can he hold it? No, he can't. That's going to be a really good drift, but no. I'm not sure if the points is still in place. If you want to let me know, Zola, for the I know there used to be a point system in place where you'd get a point if you didn't get any penalties, so that could be possible. But yeah, you get 10 points for 5th and 8 for 6th, so 5th would be ideal, I suppose, and 6th he would need fastest lap, or possibly this no penalties thing, which you'll find out about. And hopefully Checker can make it back to the pits, because he is not having the best of times. I also assume that if you do not set a time on any tyres, then you can pick whatever to start on, because I don't know what you've started on. I assume that's how it goes anyway. Right, who do we have? We have a few. We have M4 out on the softs. Probably not the ideal tyre, so I assume he's going to do some spinning. if he does set a time, then he will be 7th actually. So it could be worth just setting a time no matter what, because if no one else sets one, no matter how slow it is, it would still count. Which is probably why Veloccio's going out on the inters. Start controlling the car awfully here. And he's going into the pits. Let's go on board. Let's go on board here. He's almost at the end of his lap. Ooh, we have a surprise guest joining. As you may have seen in the chat, we have Sasa joining. If you need an invite, let me know. I believe the party is public, so you should be able to join, unless I'm appeared offline. Hopefully I'll let you include your audio. Because I don't believe I've used a friend, which is very sad. Oh, there's a friend request. Let's invite. Hello. Hello. There we go. There you go, your audio is working.
Yes, good. I'm joining now the race.
Alright.
So there are 3 minutes left, so we have Chubby, Veloci, Checks and M4A on Inters right now.
Yeah, we've still got Checker and M4A to set a time. They're both on the lap now. Velocio managed to get a time in, so we'll have to see whether he can be beat by any of these guys.
Check has check spun.
Ooh, that's not good. That's gonna put his time down a bit.
He doesn't have enough fuel for another lap, so I think that may be qualifying done for him. And M4A almost spun. He invalidated as well.
Yeah, it's probably worth Checker trying to finish at least a lap.
Oh,
Oh
M4A.
god,
He's
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been good if you can get a lap in, because even if he was still only 9th, he would have beaten Xtreme Dino.
Yeah. And
But
Checker.
Checker probably. Yeah, Checker may be able to get one in, even if it's very slow, to just try and get 8th place. No, no, that's definitely an validation. I think he's trying to turn around to go in the pits.
Check retire in the pits.
We've got Chubby Spark, who's been on these inters for 4 laps now, just having a bit of a practice session, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, just waiting now for Chubby to get round to the line, and then that should be qualifying done.
Yeah. So he's in the pits.
Yep, there we go. Now, hopefully he will retire. Alright, there we go. So after a pretty interesting qualifying, that is Torpedo taking pole. I think that was his only lap actually. We then have Zola, who is fighting with Torpedo actually for the championship, just behind him. Then we have Chubby Spark, Asda, Alpha, Lynx, Beastian, Veloce, Dino, Checker, and M4A, and that's the only 10 drivers then on the grids. But pretty interesting qualifying. We have Zola, Chubby, Asda, and someone else on the mediums as well.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see the strategies.
And it's, yeah, very sunny, so it will be dry tyres for the whole race. Oh, and M4, I think that's M4I ready. I don't know whether we were meant to ready up, but someone has that. Maybe a restart. And yep, that is a race restart for a early ready. I believe it was M4A.
This restart is good for Torpedo and the other guy on the softs.
Yeah, that's a very good point actually. Their softs will be brand new, so that is, yeah, not ideal as the noob gamer has said for those starting on the mediums, because their tyres will be, they'll be new as well, but you really just want the soft guys to be on worn tyres, because obviously they'll have to pit earlier. Okay, right, hopefully everyone is almost in. We're just waiting on 2 more, I think. Yeah, the race tomorrow. I'm assuming by that you mean the real life race Baku tomorrow is going to be very good. Because, yeah, that's... Well, I mean, qualifying was amazing. Leclerc back on pole for the second time.
Yeah, even
And
Q2 was very interesting with 5
yeah,
drivers in.
the amount of red flags. And then the one that, well, literally almost the same that happened in Monaco with the Ferrari crashing. Well, that was Tsunoda as well, but...
Yeah, and I think it's going to be a very long race tomorrow with all the safety
Yeah,
cars. And
that was like probably the equivalent of like 6 racing laps, and we had 3 red flags. So that just shows it's probably going to be quite a few safety cars.
it said that Gasly couldn't go fastest.
Yeah, I think if he got the toe, to be honest, he could have maybe got
Yeah,
it, but
Leclerc had a big tow from Hamilton. But Gasly didn't actually have a tow from Tsunoda. He was too far ahead. Anyways, P4 is good for him.
yeah, I believe it's equalled his best qualifying result yet. So maybe it will be the same as in Monza when he got his win. That would be amazing.
A bad performance by Bottas.
Yeah, not great.
But Norris with a free race penalty for the red flag. Bottas was rusting Q3.
Yeah, I think he's likely to be replaced next season by hopefully George, but if not, then I know Ocon is on the radar.
Yeah. Are we missing somebody?
I believe Checker has some sort of issue. I don't know if he's going to be able to join, which may mean that we only have 9 drivers instead of 10.
Points for everybody.
Oh god, his Xbox Live has expired. That is not good.
Tsunoda's last lap in Q3 was pretty bad.
Yeah.
He was much faster in Q2. Maybe the temperature changed as well. But that crash, he braked too late there. Oh, we are going.
Yep, it's unfortunate for Checker, but I suppose we can't really wait for one person, and usually Xbox Live takes a while to renew anyway, even if he is going to do it right now, so
Yeah.
that's his race over. Right, here we go. Remember, don't ready up everyone if you're watching, and obviously pick your correct tyres and setup. I believe we will be, yep, actually readying up at 5:43, which is in 3 minutes time. And no formation lap as well, as always, so we'll be straight into it.
Don't ready up.
Yep. I believe the guy that did it realised he wasn't supposed to, so we should be fine. Okay, just 1 minute to go. Everyone is hopefully on the right tyres, and well, if they haven't got the right setup, it will more hinder them than help them, so hopefully everyone's remember that as well.
We are going.
Here we go. Oh god, come on M4A. There we go, right. Only 9 drivers on the grid. The lights are coming on. And the lights are out and we are underway here in France. It's a drag race down to turn 1. It looks like Torpedo has got a fairly good start there. Someone's off. A Red Bull is Veloce has gone straight into the wall at the back. And Torpedo is staying in front, but Zola's going to be going down the inside. And I think Zola has... Jesus, he's got a very good exit there. And has got him already. Let's quickly look back at Veloce. I have no clue. I just saw in the background he just completely spun to the wall. That is crazy. But look at that. Zola already a second ahead. Chubby Sparker's got ahead of Torpedo as well. Torpedo with a rather poor start. But other than the incident with Veloce at the start, everyone seems to have had a clean start. I don't know if it was a collision with someone that caused his accident. I wouldn't think so, seeing as it was quite a forceful shot into the wall. I believe he is new to the wheel actually, so maybe he lost traction, but we'll have to find out, I suppose.
Alpha Lynx and Torpedo are side by side, and he's through.
Good move there from the Renault. And
oh,
yeah, Torpedo.
Racing.
Torpedo has dropped down 3 places, which is not a brilliant start, especially as he was on pole position.
And he's on softs as well.
Yeah. But good for Zola. At the moment, he is definitely winning the championship, and he probably will be winning Ferrari the championship, seeing as there are drivers in 7th.
Alpha Lynx is hunting Chubby. Oh, and they're side by side, and he's through.
Alpha is on a good charge here.
Can
he make it to the top? He is on the faster tyres, so probably will be likely to get him.
He's not deploying his ERS, so not on this straight.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be getting him soon. He's so close.
Oh, Veloce boxed.
Oh, yeah.
They're fighting.
Just on him. He's so close. He wants to make the move, but Zola's doing a pretty good job of defending.
Zola got good traction out of that corner. And this fight allows Chubby and Torpedo to close up the gap.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, look at that. He's got the ERS on him. He should be getting him here. Sets the fastest lap as well. And that is Alpha up into P1. Zola couldn't really do much about that. But yeah, like you said, 3-second penalty for Alpha.
Already.
But like you said, Chubby has caught up quite a bit now. And he may want to start to look at getting Zola.
As is in the DRS range as well. And Dino. So we have a 6 drivers train. DRS train.
More than half the grid is within a second of each other now. Yeah, that DRS is going to help them a lot now it's enabled, because they are catching up so quickly. Ooh, Chubby, is he going to make the move? He's going down the inside.
Ooh.
I think he may have just done it.
Contact.
Ooh, contact. Just bumped off the track there, hasn't done it quite yet. It's very close though. Both on the mediums as well.
And now this allows Alpha Lynx to get away.
Yeah, he's already almost 1.5 seconds ahead, so very good for him.
He really needs to capitalize on this stint. Oh, and Chubby is going for the move, and they're side by side, and he's through.
Ooh.
Oh,
3-second penalty in doing so. That isn't ideal. He's got it for now though. But they're so close behind, all within half a second. Look at that. Five car train. Ooh, Chubby's gone
and
wide.
he's right.
A lot of them have gone wide actually. Ooh, Asda and Torpedo side by side. Asda just has to back out there. That's allowed Dino though. Now Dino and Asda are side by side.
Oh, be careful.
Oh, I think Dino's got it. Down the
Oh,
inside. Torpedo through as
have
well
yellow
though.
flags.
There's a yellow flag for one of the Red Bulls.
Veloce. Oh, and Dino and Torpedo side by side. And he's through. Oh, he lost station on the exit. And this allows Asda to come back again. Oh, and there's contact between Asda and Dino.
This is a brilliant battle here. It's going to be a drag race now on the straight.
We both have DRS.
DRS. Dino's fallen behind though, but he will have the slipstream. They're back to where they were actually. And Dino just about can't get the move done.
Oh, Asda and wide.
So close though.
Dino as well.
Yeah, Dino got a penalty in doing so as well, which was not great. And Torpedo, or sorry, not Torpedo, Zola has now got a 1 second and 6/10 gap back to 4th place, so that is good for him. And Alpha's still continuing to make his gap even wider, so really good for that top 3.
Oh, Asda might be able to overtake Torpedo now. He does. But Dino is too far.
Easy pass there for Asda. Sailed past him, that's P4 then. Still got Torpedo and Dino behind him though, so he's probably still going to have to look at defending. Torpedo, the only one on the softs, so he should be faster, although I'm not too sure how long the softs last here.
Around 6-7 reps.
Yeah, so he is
But
slowly coming to the end of his stint.
We need to remember that they also have new softs.
Yeah, that is a good point. So he probably could actually last for a little longer than he would have anticipated.
Yeah, and as you can see, he's starting to lose some time on those softs. The mediums are really starting to be faster at this point.
Yeah, Asda's now pulled ahead almost out of DRS range as well, which is good, and he's catching up to Zola. And actually the gap between Alpha and Chubby Spark is also slowly going down, so yeah, the two soft guys are losing time. Not much, but enough for it to be noticeable.
And Torpedo doesn't have DRS on Asda, so Dino is going for it, and he's through. Asda with a 3-second time penalty.
Let's have a look at penalties, because there's a lot so far. Yeah, 3 seconds for Alpha, Chubby, Asda and Dino, and Veloce as well, so that's not going to be helpful, especially as there's a chance they may get a few more. The gaps are starting to go though. The only person in DRS range of anyone is Asda, who is closing up now to Zola, and he's probably going to want to be making the move quite soon, and then he can possibly look at getting Chubby as well. He's got DRS and Zola doesn't, so he's going to be catching very quickly.
They need to be careful with the ERS because it doesn't really recharge, because there are many straights on this track.
Yeah, they don't want to lose it. They're both on, well actually Zola's got a bit more. But with the DRS he'll probably be fine. He's caught up very quickly. He's not even using any overtake. And here we go, Asda on Zola. He may, yeah, he's going to get him before the corner. Just before the corner actually. Ooh, did he force Zola off there? That looks quite close. Zola got a 3-second time penalty. So now everyone up to Torpedo and P6 has got a penalty. Which is, well, it's good for Torpedo, but not good for the others.
Alpha Links starting to die. Oh, we have here of flags, and that's Veloce. He spun the last corner.
Yeah, not an ideal race for him so far. Like I said, I believe that he said it's his
and he's in the pits.
first race
Alpha
on the
Links.
wheel. Ooh, that's quite an early pit stop.
I'm really curious to see if he's going to put hards or mediums.
Yeah, could he get to the end on mediums? I wouldn't think so.
No, you can't. He's going to make a soft medium soft strategy.
And Torpedo into the pits as well. He is also on the mediums, so yeah, probably both going for that soft medium soft. Which is interesting.
Oh, he's dead. He crashed.
Ooh, that's
and safety car.
Safety car is brought out, and we didn't catch it, but Veloce
and now
crashed out the race.
A good point to put hearts on.
Yeah, that would be great. They've just pitted at the wrong time, actually. If they had waited a little longer, they could have been okay. We can see on board with Beastian where he's crashed, and I assume he just spun straight off.
Yeah, he lost it on the cut there, and went in the wall.
Unfortunate to cause that safety car, but
Torpedo and Lynx really have to think now if they want to box on Hearts and be last, or
yeah. What would you do in this situation?
Me, I would put Hearts on.
Okay. I'll have to see if one of them goes for that. And Chubby's going into the pits. See if Asda isn't. Zola is. So we've got people, so is Dina. So Asda, I think at the moment. Yeah, Asda and Beastian are the only ones not going into the pits, and maybe M4A. So let's see what happens.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's hard tyres for, I assume, all of them.
Yeah, and they're going to the end now.
So yeah, they will be planning to go to the end on those tyres, and we'll have to see, because that will mean that Beastian, Asda and M4A will have to pit a bit later on.
Yeah, and oh no.
But that is
but how
interesting.
How did Torpedo? He was right behind Alpha Links on the safety car, and there are 2 cars between.
Oh yeah, something must have happened to him. He's fallen quite far back. Maybe he had an awkward delta or something. Well, that's interesting as well for the restart, because obviously the ooh, someone, I think, yeah, was that Beastian just spun or something there. I think they're having a few issues with the illegal overtakes. Hopefully nothing too bad comes out of it. But yeah, the hards, warming them up for the restart will be quite interesting. And also, look at that, Zola has gone on to the mediums, not the hards, which will mean, I assume he's going for medium soft would be the strategy he's planning for.
I think the mediums can stay around 14 laps, something like that. 15, I remember, is the maximum, so. Oh. It's So Dino and Chubby are the only one on hearts. Oh, Asa's in the pits.
Ooh, bit of a late stop. He's going to lose, well, all of his spots from that. He's going to be dead last.
And he's putting mediums.
Mediums. That is a really weird strategy call. I believe he had the chance to pit as well, because he wasn't in first, and he would have seen everyone else go in.
Yeah.
But that is a weird call.
As I remember, you can't do medium strategy, so...
Yeah, he's... I think he just broke the brake board as well, but yeah, he's last place, and on a tyre that possibly isn't the smartest choice. But, well, we'll have to see. Maybe he thinks that could work, but I hope, yeah, safety car should be going in this lap, because everyone is caught up behind it, mainly because of only 8 drivers being in.
They really need another safety car in 10 laps, so they can put softs on for those who have mediums now.
Yeah, that would be helpful for them, although seeing as this track isn't that bad for crashing and there's low numbers, it's a pretty unlikely thing in my opinion.
Safety car is in this lap.
Alright, let's on board with Beastian, who is actually leading the race. I don't know if it's his first time leading a race actually, but possibly his first time doing the safety car restart, which is good. He hasn't pit though, which we'll have to see how he plays out with that one.
Be careful, don't go too fast.
Ooh, yeah, he's probably going to have to be slowed down by the game there.
Oh, he's going too fast.
But he is now off.
Uh-oh.
So, Chubby Spark was very close behind. Can he make the move? I think he might. They're going to be going side by side into turn 1. Chubby Spark has the inside line. He's got him. Beastian, unfortunately,
but now
dropped out.
Alpha Lynx has a much better.
Alpha Lynx is using that to catch him, and that's 2 places down for Beastian. Dino's got ahead. MMA. M4A, sorry, has dropped down a lot of places all of a sudden there. He's dropped straight to last place.
As overtook M4A.
And yeah, that was a probably the most overtakes I've seen in a while actually on a safety car restart. And Dino is quite close to Beastian now. We don't have DRS obviously, but even without that, I reckon he could still get him.
Oh, he's a bit wide.
Zola's catching up to Dino now. And Alpha Lynx catching up to Chubby for the race lead.
Ooh. And Asa is now side by side with Torpedo.
Chubby and Alpha. And that's Alpha just about into P1. I think, yeah, he was there before, now he's there again.
Asa is
Chubby
through.
Unfortunately just has to drop back.
Dino is really close.
Beastian's doing well of defending.
Contact.
Ooh, that was a bump there.
I hope he doesn't have fronting damage. But now as Zola is behind him really close. We have 4 drivers really close to each other. Oh,
Yeah,
and
they're so
Zola
close.
is trying on the
Dino
outside.
goes defensive.
Ooh,
Ooh,
ooh, he almost lost it.
look at this. They're almost about to go 3 wide for a second there. Still though, no one has made a place. They're all so
Oh, and
close,
he's
but
wide.
no one. Oh, I spoke too soon. And that is Zola ahead of Dino.
Now was ending outside
Can he
outside.
catch up to Beastian?
Ooh. It's very hard to overtake here on the outside. Yeah. But Bisan is boxing.
Beastian into the pits. We'll have to see what he goes on to. DRS is enabled.
And Torpedo is really close to us. Oh, and Dino, is he going for it?
He is. He's dove down. I think he's just got him. He has.
Oh, Zola wanted
Dino
to
got
do
ahead.
switchback, but Dino.
Onto the podium ahead of Zola. Still
But
fighting
now
though,
he
I
has the
reckon.
RS.
It's not over. Yeah,
Oh.
that's a good point. Zola now with DRS could probably get him.
Yeah. And
And we
that's
go
nice.
back ahead for
Close.
Zola. You probably don't want to be in front actually, because without that DRS you are literally a sitting duck for anyone behind you.
But look at the gap between Zola and Chubby. 5.3 seconds.
Yeah, that's a big gap.
And Beastin put hearts on.
Yeah, probably what I would have done.
Yeah.
And thank you to Young Maneuver for the Twitch sub there. Very appreciated.
Alpha Link is the
Fastest
first
lap.
rep. 143 free
Yeah,
on
he is
mediums.
quite close actually to Chubby Spark, but still going quicker. He is on the mediums though, which is something we've got to just take in mind. He will have to pit again. Asda's very close to Dino. Ooh, almost contact there.
As is deploying all his energy. Is he going for it? No.
And the race leaders are very close.
Torpedo is behind them as well in the DRS age. Chap is in Alpha Link's DRS as well.
Yeah, he's been getting close. He hasn't been able to make the move just yet, but I reckon soon we may be seeing them getting into a battle.
I don't actually think that Chappie has to needs to push now, because his Alpha Link is going to box again. Oh, he had a lot of overseer there, Alpha Links. You know, he's going pretty fast with those hearts. But now Azza is really close. And he's going to get him. Oh my god. Zora lost it into Azza and Azza doesn't have. He has damage. He doesn't. Asda lost his right end plate.
Asda with wing damage. That is going to affect him, especially on summer where you need a lot of downforce with the straights. That could be... Ooh. He's dropping a bit already, actually.
Yeah, sector 3 and sector 2, sector 1 are going to be really difficult for him. And he's pitting.
Yeah, pitting for a new wing, and I presume the hard tyre will be the one he goes on to.
Yeah. To arrive second time penalty.
It's hard tyres for Asda new wing as well. And let's have a quick look at penalties. We have 3 seconds for the top 3 and 6 for Zola, which means that at this current rate, Torpedo is ahead of him on the difference. He won't be ahead of Dino, but he could if he catches him up.
Oh, what's happening? Dino is really slow on the straight. Zola's through. M4A just put softs on. I don't think he could go to the end with those.
No, there's still 11-12 laps left, so probably not. And yellow flags. That's Zola. Wing damage.
Oh.
Big wing damage for Zola.
Did he spin?
And that's most... I'm not sure actually. I was actually looking at the Twitch chat, but I think that's going to be pit stop for him. Yeah, there we go. Second person in the space of just a few minutes to get some wing damage.
And I think Asda is going to overtake him.
Yeah, he
and he's going on hards.
Hards till the end for him. He probably would have gone on mediums, but I think he started on them and then pitted again, so... Yeah, you have to change tyre at least once, so...
Torpedoes is really closing to Dino, and he's going for it.
He is literally a torpedo. Very quick down that straight. He just isn't able to get Dino though. I reckon very shortly he will though.
And this doesn't really help Zola with the constructors champion, with the drivers championship.
No, at this point he isn't actually winning it. He could have won at this race, but if he stays where he is, he won't be winning it just yet. Maybe we obviously still have one more race after, but you never know. Torpedo's done well this race. He could still catch up if he can manage to get this. Actually, he is technically, because he's done well to stay out of penalties.
Yeah, the
in
problem
P3,
is that he's on mediums.
Asda's about to... Ooh, Asda goes into Beastian. That's wing damage again for Asda.
Oh no.
He was trying to overtake Beastian and hit into his wheel.
He didn't lose any end plates, so I don't think it's major damage for him. Oh, he lost the left end plate and the 3-second time penalty.
Oh, this is not good.
Yeah.
He's going to lose the place to Zola if he pits as well.
M4A is closing.
And to M4A.
Zola as well.
That is... I mean, he'll still get points, luckily, because of the numbers, but... He was doing pretty well, and now he's gone and going back
to
the lead.
Is
they are still close. Yeah, they're still close. They've been close for so long, but they just can't seem to get the move down. Oh, 3 seconds. Oh no, he lost it. He could have. If he'd not got any penalties, he would have been good. But yeah, possibly because Chubby Spark knows Alpha Lynx is going to have to pit again, so he could just literally wait till he pits and then take him there without any risk of hitting into him or anything.
Oh, big lock up on the left for Chubby. He lost 4 times there. Oh, Alpha Lynx. Oh. He got a warning on the straight line.
That is a bit weird.
As I another 3-second time penalty. In around 4 laps, Alpha Lynx mediums are going to be slower. He's already losing some time on the exit of the corners. Torpedoes in the pits? Yeah.
So is Asta.
He put softs on and he's going to be fourth anyways because of Asa's pit stop. Oh, Chub is going for
It's
the outside. They are side by side.
Ooh.
Oh, and he's through.
Chubby got him. Chubby Spark has got Alpha Lynx for the race lead. And we'll have to see whether Alpha is able to fight back. Ooh, into the pits.
And there's going to be Dino second.
And that's probably quite possibly his chance is gone for taking back the lead, because unless Chubby Spark messes up, he's just got fastest lap, so unless he messes up, he's probably staying there. Dino as well has inherited P2.
As is in the pits again. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's serving a 5-second time penalty. And he put softs on. And I think he's going to be leapt by Chubby.
Oh, that's not good. He won't be happy with that. He's a quick driver as well, so he's not someone who gets lapped very often. There we go, Asta's lapped for probably one of the few times in his XRL career. Not great, but it's unfortunate. I wouldn't say it's his fault either, what's happened to him with the wing damage.
Yeah. Definitely. But this can help us the offensive slip, because he's going to have DRS from Chubby. Oh, Torpedo defensive slip now.
Torpedo, that is a useful point for him.
Oh, be careful, Asa, if you want to unlap yourself.
Yeah, I reckon he might, because he's closing in. He's on the softs, so he's going to be quite quick. He's also probably going for fastest lap, which may be a bit hindered here.
Oh no,
Chubby,
not this lap,
Chubby,
because he's the out lap.
yeah, but Chubby doesn't have to get out of the way of him. If he wants to unlap himself, he's allowed to, but unlike a blue flag, Chubby is able to, I don't know why he would, but try and defend. He wouldn't want to come off his racing line though.
He's backing off. And now, is it going to be pole for Asa, because he backed off like in the qualifying?
He did, but well, he must be fastest lap, or at least the attempted fastest lap. We'll keep him board because no one is in a battle, so this is what we missed out on in qualifying actually, because no one really set a proper fast lap because of the rain, but he's on board. There's the fastest lap from Alpha Lynx. He is on the softs as well, so it could be something Asda has to fight for. He's a second and a bit up on his fastest lap.
His fastest lap is 43.8. Oh, and I think he's going to catch Chubby again.
Yeah, he's getting close. Could be useful to get the DRS off him, but he doesn't want to be within.
Are you actually going
range,
to
or he's gonna
see at 29?
He's looking quite quick.
He took that corner, perfect. Apex.
Chubby's letting him through, so he won't get DRS. Just about not. Chubby will though, which may be the reason he let him through. 3 second time penalty for M4A. Here we go. Can he take fastest lap? He can. 1:30.4 for the fastest lap of the race. That could be it. We'll have to see if any of these guys, probably Torpedo and Alpha Lynx, will be the only ones who can challenge that, unless anyone decides to pit again. Both of them, though, are not pushing for it, I don't think. To be fair, Asda doesn't have much to lose here, so no real surprise he's trying for it.
I'm back. Did Asa say the fastest lap?
Yeah, he did by, well, he got 1:30 point something, so
1:30.4. That's good. That's a good lap for the race.
and no one seems to be able to challenge it.
Alpha Lynx is
No, the guys
closing
are
really
pushing.
fast on Dino.
Yeah, let's have a look at penalties. So Alpha Lynx has 6 seconds, so if he wants to get the position, he's going to have to get 3 seconds as well, which is not great. Beastian could possibly look at getting Torpedo if he can get 3 seconds in. But I don't think we're going to see many changes due to time penalties at the moment.
But it's pretty hard to cross 5 seconds on Dino, because Dino is not a slow driver anyways.
Yeah.
It's really competitive between them. The gap is staying the same. That's the smallest gap on track at the moment. Nothing is really happening.
And penalty for Beastian.
Yeah,
So now
he was the
everyone
only
in the race has a penalty.
Alpha Lynx won 1 second this last lap. But there are just 2 laps left. 1.5.
Yeah, I highly doubt he'll be getting them, especially with that penalty. Alright, well, we're on the last lap of the race, and it doesn't look like anyone's going to be moving. No one is going to be changing because of penalties. And no one is close enough to really warrant having a move done. So, looks like after, to be honest, an eventful race, I wouldn't expect him to be the race winner at the start, but he's done it. Chubby Spark, after actually having quite a good start of the race, let's see how many places he went up. He's been up 2 places, which is pretty decent, and he managed to get the good strategy call as well, going on to the hards in that safety car, which has allowed him to take this P1. He overtook Alpha Lynx for it as well, which was nice. So he got an on-track overtake for that, and a neutral, fairly new driver as well. So a very good result for him, as he is just about to come around the final corner now, on to the pit straight.
Oh, I scared a bit.
I thought he was going to lose it. I think he's just doing some celebratory weaving there. There you go. Chubby Spark wins the French Grand Prix for the Xtreme Dev League. Dino coming home in P2, a very, very good result. I believe I just saw he went up 6 places, so really well done for him. Good for his constructors as well, keeping their spot in P2. Alpha Lynx, after unfortunately not making the, in my opinion, the correct strategy call, has gone down to P3. Not bad though, still a podium finish. Torpedo, a good race as well, helping him in the championship fight.
Yeah, there are going to be 14 points
P4.
between him and Torpedo,
14 points.
I think.
So still a chance, still a chance. It's going to be a last race thing. But anyway, Beastune as well, a really good result for him. He'll be happy with these good points. Takes it home in P5. Zola, after a few, he had a spin or a crash, and unfortunately not where he would have wanted to be today. Still some decent points in P6. M4A, I believe a new driver.
Oh, he has a puncture.
Home in P7.
He has a left front
puncture on the front left. And he is going to still finish, luckily. He won't be overtaken. That is an interesting way to finish the race.
That's
P7 with a puncture.
Asda comes P8.
And Asda with, I think it's safe to say, not an ideal race for him. Really unfortunate, but at least he's carried on and got some good points. There you go. That is the French Grand Prix, and Dino gets the driver of the day, which I would probably agree with because he made up a lot of places.
Yeah. Congrats to Chappie for doing.
There you go, a Haas on the top step of the podium. That is a pretty unlikely thing to happen, but it's happened nonetheless.
So,
and there we go.
First is Chubby, second Dino, third Alpha Lynx. Unfortunately, he had a bad strategy. Fourth Torpedo, fifth Beastian, sixth Zola, the biggest contender for the championship. Seventh M4A, good debut for him if it's his debut. Asda unfortunately comes 8th, and Veloce crashed and DNF'd. And those are the results.
Yeah, there we go. Well, a pretty good race. Unfortunate for the fairly low numbers, but hopefully for the finale next week, or actually no, I think there's a break week.
Yeah.
I think there's a break week. Yeah, so break week, so no stream next week, but then after that, same time, we'll have the finale in Brazil where the championship will be decided. So be sure to come along for that. Thank you very much, Sash, for joining me. Would have been a bit lonely otherwise, but hopefully you've had a good time.
Yeah, I had.
And I believe, are you racing an X1 this or tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, well, good luck for that.
Thank you.
And thank you everyone for watching as always, and for the drivers, and I will see you all in a few weeks' time. Goodbye.